What's getting good, YouTube? Man, Flash Peace back for another video. As y'all see, man, I'm out working hard, so wasn't able to do the video from the crib. But listen, I'm gonna talk about the spark, oh my goodness, Indiana Fever versus the Connecticut Sun last night. The second game they faced each other. This is the fourth game in the career of the young Caitlin Clark. As well as, but I think it's just the third game for the Sun, which I find strange the way they're scheduling is, because really when you look at the game, it looked like Sun were the team that was tired, and Fever seemed like they had more energy. I know though a lot of times when teams are playing, the Sun are on the road. Sometimes that happens. They could have also underestimated the Fever based on the first game. You know, you can't do that. Can't do that. And then also, you know, the Fever are the more desperate team. They needed to win, and you saw the energy from the beginning. It was a lot different, man. They actually gave the Sun a really good fight. So first thing I want to do is congratulate the Fever, congratulate Coach Sides for having them ready and prepared to play. I just still think it boils down to the Sun is just a better team right now. So I'm not holding this loss against the Fever, and definitely not against Caitlin Clark. I'm like I said, I don't judge rookies based off wins and losses. You know, if I did, I would say Victor Wembanyama was trash. You know, that sort of thing. You know, if you're a hooper and you understand hoop, you roll with integrity, like we do here for Last Speaks. We keep it real about those things. All of our opinions are measured and such and such. All right, this video is not about, you know, how many people watched who and didn't watch what. Right? Because for me, that's an opinion. That's not about basketball. If your channel was just focusing on how many people watched who and how many people watched that, you know, maybe you should get into, analytics or get into business or something like that. Hoops ain't for you. And because the preponderance of that seems to be the conversation, this is why fans of that side continue to be seen as casuals, seen to be as not taken seriously, seen to be as naive, and no one respects their opinion when it comes to hoops because they're not bringing hoops opinions. And that I'm talking about the fanboys. But at any rate, Caitlin Clark had a solid game last night. She chipped in 17 points on, I think it was 45% shooting. That's a lot better. You know, the first night there was 33% shooting from the floor against Cell Block C or DJ Carrington. From the beginning of the game, I don't know. It was looking like Cell Block C had a trap down there again. Cell Block C comes up with the steal to start the game off, and the layup, and then do the screaming in the face. I'm like, oh man, what's going to happen here? Is Caitlin going to, lose confidence here? Against this young lady who seems to kind of have her number. But guess what? No, Caitlin comes back strong, man. She fought around the screen, was able to get a nice three-pointer. Caught Cell Block, she's sleeping on another three. She up here looking, whatever, I don't know what Cell Block was doing. And then she got caught with another, she got caught with a three. And then Caitlin, I believe, also got like a quick layup or free throws. Now, the most impressive thing for me that I've seen from Clark, this girl has not missed a free throw yet. So if I'm Coach Sides, you got a prolific free throw maker like that. She needs to get to the foul line more. Implement pump fakes. Get these defenders up. Like, when you have a lot of attention like that, this is where the next level in her IQ, has to get to. If you're getting a lot of attention, you should be getting a lot of foul calls. Just implement a little bit moves. Maybe she should work with someone to help to get that. If you look at her comp, James Harden, her male comp, in my opinion, he gets to the foul line. She should be getting to the foul line. But anyway, she had a solid game, much better. I don't know if she got over or Cell Block C got over. I will call this one down the middle as far as the matchup, particularly with DJ Carrington. She was able to go right a few times. I was surprised at that, and able to kind of get to the rim a few times on Cell Block C. However, all in all, when Carrington is in defensive stance in front of Clark, smartly passes the ball, so on. But this one I call even. The first one was more so to Carrington. This one was, I'd call, is more even. So that's progress, man. And I look forward to their rivalry. That's gonna be the thing I watch because I love defense. You know. So like I said, they fought. Now another one, number 17 on the team. Gained my respect. Her and Wheeler, they are some ballers, and this is one thing you gotta recognize here. Okay, the Fever and the Sun are going at it. Sun have a nice little lead. Okay, going into the half, Caitlin goes down with the injury where she rolled the ankle. Goodness, it wasn't like anything serious. Not serious where she couldn't play again. That's good. I know that was a sigh of relief for everybody. They're like, damn, the whole bag messed up now. You don't want that. So she goes down. Everybody hoping she'd come back. Good thing sign was she was able to walk off. But noted, the Fever actually went on a run when Caitlin was out. When Caitlin Clark was in the back and on the bench, the Fever went on a run, right? And Sides smartly, slowly brought Caitlin in. Why? Because you needed Caitlin to watch her teammates play without her. Not saying that they're a better team without her. That's not what I'm getting at. But what I'm saying is she needs to see, oh no, your teammates are not trash, right? It's just that they need to work together a little longer, get some chemistry, and put together the best offense along with Caitlin. You got to take pressure off her. You can't, don't listen to these fanboys who just want Caitlin ball. That's not it, especially as a rookie. That would be a disaster, okay? Especially if you're going to keep piling on losses, and because when you play Caitlin ball, either you might win, but you'll likely get blown out, all right? But whereas if you keep everybody involved, treat everyone like they're a professional, you get those other players interested. That's the leadership part, that you want to see Caitlin develop. Get the leadership part, get your teammates going, and so on. And then she chips in with her points because she can get her points pretty much practically when she wants most nights that she's up against lesser defenders than Cell Block C Carrington. But at any rate, Aaliyah Boston, man, been getting a lot of heat, and I get it. Aaliyah's definitely struggling. Right now, I think she's averaging about 10 points a night. That is subpar for her. Rookie of the year last year. She needs to get that up. But what I'm telling you, man, the same patience you're going to have for other players like Clark and so on, you got to have for Aaliyah Boston. I know you Clark fans all about her, but you're going to need a better version of Aaliyah Boston to get what you want. You're going to have to get that. But the team, like I said, I've watched every game so far, and I'm seeing a little bit of improvement. I'm seeing more dog mentality. I'm seeing more aggressiveness. I'm seeing way better defense than I was seeing previously. They really wanted that game, but it was just one of the situations that came down to, one too many possessions. The Suns are just a slightly better team. They have a lot of firepower. They have a lot of players, that can do many things. And then on defense, man, they are relentless. So I'm interested in seeing a more evenly matched opponent. Next game will be against Angel Reese's Sky. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the one. I'm interested in seeing what the ratings will be for that one, right? I'm not out here tracking the ratings for all these games, but it was good to see it. One thing I did hear is that for last night's game, after Caitlin's game, the people did stick around to see the Aces and so on. The Aces and I forgot who else played. And this is very important. This is really good for the league because what I believe is going to happen, and some of the Caitlin Clark fanboys, like the real extreme ones that people can't stand, they want Caitlin Clark's games to get all these ratings and for everybody else to bomb so they can prove some little girly point, right? And I call it girly. That's not what men focus on, but these guys are different. They'll trash women, in public. They'll do all these types of things. So they were born and raised on certain man codes or certain whatever you call it that I wasn't raised on. I was raised on certain man codes. I don't trash women. There's no point. You get no points for that. But these are the type of guys they'll send death threats to a chick. I don't know what type of dudes these is. I don't know. I don't get it. But the whatchamacallit, the last Caitlin Clark game was 1.7 million viewers, and then the game after it with the Aces and Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum was 1.3 million. And you know what's going to happen? People like these little casuals, these new people to watching WNBA, they're going to recognize two things. Number one, it's not as bad a product as it's been pointed out to be. People believe the WNBA is just a bad product. Some purist basketball people will actually wonder, is this actually, from a pure basketball sport standpoint, is this actually a better product than the NBA? It's a question. Because, the NBA is, as a product, is kind of, a lot of the BS, calling fouls for every damn thing, no defense, it's all three-pointers. I started to wonder, just from a pure basketball standpoint, I know there's no slam dunks and all that stuff, but from a pure basketball standpoint, is the WNBA a better product? This is what you're going to wonder. Then the other thing that's going to happen, they're going to see other players and start to like those players. Like that Kelsey Plum has a lot of potential, right? She got all the moves, can do all the shit you think Caitlin can do, and she's a little better because she's a little bit more advanced. Kelsey Plum is a 3-level scorer. She hit the 3. She can get to the rim. She can, I don't know if she can post up, but she got a mid-range game. That's what Caitlin got to add, right? She can do all those. She's a 3-level scorer. And she's easy on the eyes as well, Kelsey Plum. And for y'all people that care, she's straight. She was married to Darren Waller, the tight end of the Raiders. For y'all that's really, you got to be in everybody's business. Asia Wilson is also straight, as a husband, boyfriend, okay? So they ain't all, there you have it, man. Caitlin Clark, second game in a row. She was solid. Man. No problem seeing signs get more comfortable. Only 5 turnovers, You fanboys, still on y'all head, though. Still on y'all head. So, till next time, man. Peace out with you.